feet long and weighs just as many pounds. We're told the American flag at the Tempest Golf Club near Liberty City is the third largest in the state of Texas. And as KLTV7's Jamie Boyum reports, that is, it only seems right to host a Veterans Day ceremony in the shadow of that flag.
The Longview High School choir performed several songs at the Tempest Golf Club Veterans Day ceremony. It was their way of thanking veterans for their service. Gregg County Sheriff Matthew Sirliano expressed the same feeling.
The life and liberty that we enjoy today is due to the dedication and sacrifice of those men and women.
The sheriff also spoke about the American flag, since the ceremony was in the shadow of an enormous one.
The American flag is a symbol known worldwide. It has been the inspiration for holidays, songs, poems, books, artwork, and so much more. The flag has been used to display our nationalism as well as our rebellion and everything else in between. It represents the freedom, dignity, and true meaning of being an American.
And Americans who served all branches of service were recognized and honored by the Lobo Choir. Gregg County Judge Bill Stout was in attendance.
Every day we do something like this for the veterans and honor the flag in this country. It's a great day.
Sheriff Sirliano closed his talk with a quote from the book of Matthew.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God.
Jamie Boyum, KLTV 7 News.
And following today's ceremony, the Tempest Flag Foundation hosted a golf tournament to raise money for the upkeep of that gigantic American flag. On the front lawn today,